Good morning. Dave Westrick, Clair Area Fire Authority, Fire Chief, St. Clair, Michigan. We're out here at Rosenbauer. Final inspection on our new Rosenbauer pumper, engine number 1 for St. Clair Area Fire Authority. I want to introduce my Lieutenant, Nick Chavez. He's going to go over this and walk through the dynamics of the truck and do some demonstrations for you. So Nick, it's all yours.
Good morning. Here we have our Commander Series pumper, like the Chief had said. Some of the features of it has a 6-man cab, center console. We have cameras, one on the left, one on the right, one in the rear. We have 3 SCBA seats in the cab. It's a 70-inch cab from Rosenbauer. Once we get past the cab, we move into our enclosed pump panel. We chose the enclosed pump panel because of where we live in Michigan. It gets quite cold in the winter, just to try to help keep things clean from the mud, the ice, the snow. We've never had one of those before, so we researched it and came up with that might be the best option for us to keep things clean. It has a 30,000 BTU heater in there that keeps everything warm in the winter. We went with some speed load trays for ease of loading, so we weren't having to climb up and down, creating a fall hazard for our firefighters. We also went with the Green Star generator system from Rosenbauer. What we use this truck for mainly is obviously fighting fires. We send it out on down wire lines, car accidents, things where we sit a while. So we were trying to see where we could save some fuel and save some hours on the regular motor. We have a Watrous 1,500 gallon a minute pump, several discharges on it, one large diameter on the other side. We had an auto primer that uses air instead of electricity. So we're using the air from the secondary air on the truck to prime our pump. If we move down into our next compartment, this is just our storage compartment. It also has the control for our light tower. We went with a Wilbert light tower on top that runs off of 12 volts. Lights up a pretty good area for our night operations, or if we just need to see other different things. We move on to the next cabinet. We have our SCBA storage. We chose to put our SCBA storage out here due to contamination issues. Big thing in the fire service now is cancer causing carcinogens. So we decided we were going to put some of our SCBAs out here. It doesn't take much longer to pack up when you're doing it this way. So these come down, the firefighter will back up, pack in, and take off. So just a little bit different. This also rotates also, and then it goes back in. Rosenbauer step that goes up to our hose bed. We also have what we call a booster reel on here we pull this for car accidents, for grass fires. In this door, is more tool storage. We went with what we call a tool board here, so we can mount tools on our wall back there, tools on here, and also some tools on here. So we got a lot of more storage on this truck than we've had on any of our vehicles in the past. And it was nice to work and come up with different things with the engineers. Here's something that we saw on a truck when we were speccing it out. It's for oil dry or kitty litter for car accidents. So we fill it there, then it has a door on the bottom that you put a bucket underneath and pull. So you don't have to be lifting a full bucket out of a compartment. You can put it on the ground, drop it in, and lift it from the ground a lot safer than lifting it up and out. Our 6-man cab. What we created here we're going to use it as a command truck also. We created a desk here so you can sit down and actually work as a command officer in a long situation for like a long call, or to get out of the elements instead of standing outside as an incident commander. In this truck we went with an intercom system, so all occupants in the vehicle can talk to one another. We also have our county radio system piped into it, so everybody can hear what's going on from dispatch as the call updates and becomes more fluid. We went with a different style mirror on this truck. We've always had mirrors traditionally on the doors. We went with a different style mirror. It makes the truck more streamlined instead of it hanging off the door. We like that. Most of them are just going with one side. We actually went with both sides. Just something a little different, keep it off the door. That's where we had problems in the past with becoming loose. The whole mirror would move, and just something different. Here we have our front bumper that was designed by Rosenbauer. We're gonna store some things in there. We have our front front intake, excuse me, and then obviously our bell and our discharge here. So this is our Rosenbauer Commander Series for St. Clair Area Fire Authority.